You know what he's saying. I don't need to know that language.
Yeah, I know you when I hear it. Hey, what's going on, Syntell with the Intel, and I am here with the beautiful Mikel Claire.
And the hands never get old. Never.
Hey, neither does Andor. Well, at least for me, I really enjoyed episode 1. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you need to catch up with episode 1, there'll be a link in the description.
I'm curious. I don't know if excited would be the word, but I'm definitely curious.
Hey, please support the channel if you can, and of course, give us that thumbs up. Let's get started.
Thanks Lucasfilms. Oh, it's Lucasfilm. My bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
we added S.
you know.
Made it plural. Oh, that will always be Mando for me.
Soon. Well, not really, but still.
He's like, no, not really. Back in Canary.
Yeah, wow. Good memory. I sure forgot that. So does this remind you maybe South American-ish kind of feel?
Maybe a little Rio.
In South America.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I was being more specific.
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm going to just shut my mouth.
No, you're not supposed to. It's reaction. You think the little girl followed behind?
Oh, absolutely. Kidding me? Some old relics of technology.
Yeah. Uh-oh. You're not supposed to veer off course, Cassian.
Wow. Big old quarry. How did you not see the quarry before? Or maybe
they probably never ventured away. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're in here looking for something. Minerals and
spice.
I wanted to say that, but it sounded like chicken.
Dune. Reminds me of Dune.
The spice.
Yeah, the spice.
Now that definitely looks like green screen-ish CG.
Oh, absolutely.
Like full blown.
Absolutely. Yeah. As does that.
So that's the guy who gave him the, who vouched for him. Gave him the alibi.
Ship. No.
That's not the alibi friend?
No, he gave him the ship. He was talking to him about the ship and was like, don't come back here again. Wasn't that him?
No, I think this is a totally different person in general.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
You've never played the Hummeldagon before?
No. It reminds me of a larger, bigger version of those things that they play in Jamaica. The steel drums.
Steel drum, yeah. Yeah. He's supposed to be getting away. Oh, but I don't know.
Get out of it!
See, that's the guy I thought it was. Yeah.
We were both.
I just saw the beard and the dirt and thought it was the same person. Oh, yeah, no.
Yes. Just admire people that love their work.
As do I. They're showing all the people kind of that he encountered along his way.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta get out of Dodge. Actually, he's gotta sell that thing first.
Yeah, that. I have no idea what it is.
I
but
don't
apparently
either.
it's very important.
I thought we said 1 night a week.
Oh.
So, start the week tonight?
Let's do this. Why don't we do something fun?
Tomorrow.
The plan. Just lock up the back, I'll take care of all this.
Thank you.
Yep.
You love a complicated woman, man.
Remember, he followed her last
Yeah.
time. He's probably gonna follow her again. Or look up her log on the computer or whatever.
Is it jealousy or concern?
It's a little of both. More authority seeking your Canary mailers. Oh yeah. He knows that that's Cassian.
That's the look of a snitch.
Well, then you could get him out of their lives, and then
Yeah.
he doesn't have to worry about her safety.
Yeah.
And I can't lie. If somebody came back and they were wanted and they were talking to you, I'd be like, oh, nah, homie.
Samuel, huh?
That's vanity.
If we're making a list, we're making a list.
Well, it's all your women I'm worried about.
Oh, come on, please.
Femi, Carla,
Stop,
Sondri.
stop, stop!
There's something I don't even know.
He said, all your women. Goodness.
V, Where is she?
Comms access trouble. Calculating reroute.
Oh, he needs to be
Cassian.
plugged in.
That battery is trash.
Yeah.
What have you done?
Remember, he took out that thing.
I messed up.
Mama, I killed a man.
2.
What's her name? Is Vix?
Bix.
Haven't been here in a while.
Okay.
Yep, here we go.
Yeah.
And he's drinking.
That's that. I need to talk to the manager walk.
Yep. Always one.
Always.
Here's the best part. We act like he's not turning in somebody that just killed 2 people.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're chastising him. He's actually doing the right thing.
Right? We're like, shame on him. Remember that shame to your
Called him,
name?
right?
He's on his way up.
Old.
Shame to your name.
Eldon.
Insurrection, destruction of Imperial property, assault on an Imperial soldier.
Check the database, see if there's anything about Canary.
Check the database.
Well, I'm sure they questioned everybody in that sector.
Well, they know he came out of there.
Yeah.
Remember, it happened right outside of her brothel.
Is it too late?
It is too late. I already told on your little boyfriend there.
But if it's not a good time,
No, not at all.
I've already told. He'll be out of your life forever. I thought you were with him. But now I see.
He gonna get the skins first, and then he's like, oh yeah, by the way.
He's not going to tell her. Because he knows that she wouldn't like that. I can't wait for his superior to find out what he's doing.
2 men dead, line of duty, colleagues. It's outrageous.
Exactly. The thought of anything less than full engagement on a case like this.
Unconscionable, sir. Dereliction of duty at the minimum.
He said you and Chief Inspector, but we know already. No, you won't.
So,
No, you won't.
You're in a pit bull.
Right? Like, golly, you got the pit bull and the chihuahua.
He's like a lapdog droid.
Very well said.
You got more stashes than a little bit.
Right? That's the thing he's gonna sell.
Ah, the Imperial whatever thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still like the darkness of everything?
Well, it's definitely still got that. It'll come to me in a second. Blade
Born
Runner.
Oh, I thought,
It's
okay,
still
Born
got that
Identity, Blade Runner.
Runner-ish darkness. Everything is really dark and shadowy. But then they contrast it with scenes like this. It's very telling of where he was and what stage of his life he was. Everything seems happier, brighter. He's got family and friends around. Whereas the darker ones, he's a loner and distrust and all that other stuff's going on.
Yeah.
Dois cuerpos que te indo do unto, subían pa madam.
And shout out to the creators for not giving us subtitles because it forces us to pay attention to the intent more than the words.
Yeah, the behavior.
Yeah.
And the fact that their leader is a woman. A girl, should say.
Hey, all that matters is can you get the job done?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, Papa.
Don't be me. I'm not to be. He admires her.
Probably got a little crush.
It's probably both, yeah. Well, he's obviously got a thing for women, based off of what his mother was saying.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Man of the evening.
Yeah.
Landing scanned and locked.
How long a walk this time?
Every time I see a cockpit like that, it reminds me of the Falcon, the Millennium Falcon.
I could see that.
So this is the buyer, huh?
I don't know. I didn't see his. So she went to those other two guys first to tell them to call him or something?
Well, I thought she contacted him from the tower.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know who that is. That's my man Skarsgård. This dude's had a really good career.
In this genre?
Just in general, in life, he just works it. He's got like 3 sons that are in the business too. You remember the really tall dude in True Blood?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's his son. Yeah, look, my man love his job. Love that.
Wonder what that is on her wrist.
I was just thinking that.
Obviously, they showed it for a reason.
Yes. That. I'm accusing you. Sit.
What are you doing? A little creepy.
I couldn't sleep.
No, it's like I gotta tell you something. But I might lose you.
No, I think it's I gotta ask you something.
B! B!
That must be the
If
name of the
you
droid.
power down
Yeah.
back here again, I'll be so upset with you.
That's why he was saying she'll be looking for you. Don't be touching that.
Oh, that's from his home planet.
Oh,
home planet.
yeah.
You can tell because of the green.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then they
they're
go back to the
carrying
green
it.
again. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I saw him carrying that. Well, and the leader lady. I feel like she's not gonna make it.
Oh no, I don't think so either. I think this is gonna be like his first time dealing with loss.
Yeah, and fear on that level.
There's a mask and he's yellow. Something's definitely not right. Yeah, that yellow.
I saw yellow steam or something coming from the ship when they first walked
look,
up on
he's
it.
getting up. Look, dude behind her.
Oh, snap!
Damn. I mean, that's really been burnt.
Well, it might have like poison or something on it. It's just taking a minute. Oh, and they probably never encountered anyone else before.
Manito!
Manito is finito. I can't. My jokes are so corny sometimes. Yep, it's first time dealing with death. He's gonna go on that ship, isn't he?
Yep.
7's my floor.
Okay, if it's 7, you better be ready in an hour. Keep the engine running.
I ain't mad at the hustle.
Me
Like,
neither.
yo, you want to be quiet and get this done?
You know what he's saying. I don't need to know that language.
Yeah, I know you when I hear it. He doesn't know how to deal with this type of Yeah.
What?
No, I was about to say.
Thank you for being here.
He don't know how to deal with it. I mean, he's killing ants with sledgehammers.
Becomes the greatest risk of all.
Is it really now, though? For Andor?
One of those decisive moments, and I...
Yo, even this uniform just fits him pristinely, right?
Look at him.
Best of luck to us all.
Hooray! Hooray! Go team!
Attaboy!
Go team!
He's
Look at him.
like, you weak.
carry on.
Sorry, leader.
Yeah. They're like, we're here for him, not for you.
This is what you wanted.
I would not want him on my team. Unless he was doing the paperwork.
I can't lie. He's who I came to see.
Who knows who you're talking to these days? Me, I'm in propulsion. We do add-ons and boosters.
He is like, why are you talking to me?
Oh, I like the urban sprawl. Like, you don't really see that in a lot of Star Wars films. Like the urban sprawl
like
on that level and that detail.
It looks like more rural.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting the drum solo.
That's what I'm like. Told you the music is definitely a little different. They still have like the string instruments, but then they add some.
Yeah, that one kind of sticks out though. That percussion with the drums, it sticks out a little bit.
It does.
All right, so we are still in the world of setup.
Yeah.
Now Disney released this as a three-parter, and I can understand why, because that episode 2 didn't really give a whole lot. It's just more setup, I guess. Now that we've got a really good idea of the world and our base characters that are involved in it, I think we're going to start getting to what the plot points and plot devices are going to be. I think that's what this is kind of setting up.
Yeah, I could see why the three-part, not three-part, but the three at the same time also, because I'm still a little confused about certain things. But hopefully getting some more clarity, because even though they introduced the lady that we assume might be his mother or some type of maternal figure, we still don't know if that's actually who that is.
Yeah, I mean, the really big question is, how do we get, where's the transition or the in-between between his younger life when he was on the Green Planet to where they are now?
Yeah.
So I think once we get that I think we'll probably get a better idea of who Andor is, too, why he's there and why he's constantly in go mode. Yo, I like Cassian Andor, but he's always just in
high anxiety.
High anxiety, right? Yeah. So
yeah.
And I'm getting to the point where I'm like gonna have to just accept it. That's just what his gonna be. His tone is gonna be that throughout the film, probably. We did get a chance to see an interesting layer and some depth with Bix, his maybe significant other, potentially. Yeah, because there's some tenderness in there that kind of like hints towards that. And we see it with her concern. We see it more so with anger. We see it, the relationship that she has with her current man. You know, she's at least giving us, a little bit something more. I feel like she's going to be a really particularly larger character than what may be shown right now.
Well, I think they wouldn't have introduced her or her to be the connection with this other guy. Like, I don't think that they would have done all of that if she wasn't going to play a larger part.
Right.
So I am curious to see their backstory as well eventually, because they really just haven't given a lot of that as far as the relationships. They've introduced a lot of people that are in his life,
right, but
we don't really know the depth of their relationship or where it came from.
Right. You know what else I've noticed is an interesting character in itself is the city, because we've taken some interesting time. Well, the cameraman and the director has taken some interesting time with us to show us small nuances, everything from the gloves being on the wall to the guy that's ringing the bells. We spent some considerable time to watch him set up and prepare. And what we're seeing is kind of it reminds me of what I would think Pittsburgh would have been like, in the early 1900s, when it was like a steel mill kind of town. Everybody comes in and loves their work. It's hard work. Everybody kind of knows each other. Even with the arguing between the guy with the tickets, doing the tickets with the friend, it's like everything is a bit of a hustle. Everything is hard. Everything is kind of under the covers. So I feel like the character of just this city is a character.
Yeah, it's interesting though, because I wonder why, you know what I mean? This isn't Canary.
Right.
So maybe they're showing obviously you had talked about it earlier with the colors and the darkness and the lightness, but the contrast between the two, where he came from versus where he is now. So like you said, that middle point of what happened in between is going to be really interesting. Like, how did he get here? Why is Kenari like never heard of? What what is it about Kenari that's so like, oh my gosh, people from there are just who are they and why are they still in existence? You know what I mean? So I'm curious to see how that plays out.
There's another whole other story being told, and that is of the corporation in this corporate sector, right? And the main guy, IMDb says his name is Cyril. I think that's him.
Oh yeah, the officer guy.
Yeah, the officer, right? And he's this guy, company man, who's that guy at work that's just all for the company at everybody else's expense and just overdoing it. And I think he's now reached a point of overdoing it to the point that maybe it may be starting to move a little bit faster than what he's prepared for.
Oh yeah, he's never seen this side before, and even him being actually in the capture or whatever, the search and capture,
right,
feels very odd. I'm telling you, he feels like the person who thinks they're in charge in the office.
Yeah.
But when you're actually out there in these streets, it's going to be a whole different story. And I don't think he was prepared for that.
Yeah. It feels a lot like, I know I had a very small reference to The Wire earlier, and this is nowhere in the same league as The Wire, but there is an interesting comparison. There was a character in The Wire, Prez, I think that was his, Prez Belushi, and he was a cop who was just like into the whole cowboy part of everything, right? He ends up killing a kid on accident, ends up discharging his weapon on accident. Like, he's just overdoing it. And then we got to the point where he realizes that, I need to kind of like maybe chill out. That's how this character kind of feels like Cyril Karn. I think that's his name as far as IMDb is concerned. I think it's going to take us a while before we get to that because the pacing is so slow. I know the pacing is just eating you up right now.
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you were to be watching this on your own, you probably would have been done with the whole series by now. Huh?
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't have even started.
That's fair.
I mean, I'm just being honest.
That's fair.
Because Andor in Rogue One wasn't enough of an interesting character for me.
Okay.
To have an entire
series about.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're just trying to see what it takes to start a rebellion through Andor's eyes. And I kind of got to co-sign with you a little bit because Andor, outside of just being always rushed and everything else, he's not really, to me, he hasn't brought anything. I think the more interesting characters to me so far have been Cyril, Bix, Andor's lady. Surprisingly, even B2, the little robot thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like him.
I think they're bringing a little bit more something to the and also what's her name, Bix's significant other,
yeah,
but like we said, we're still young into the series.
Oh yeah.
And we just got introduced to who I think is an absolutely extraordinary actor, and that is Stellan Skarsgård. We don't know his character's name. It hasn't been revealed as far as the show is going. And I was when we saw him, I was like, okay, he'll get stuff going.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about him, he's so good as an actor. He can get stuff going and not be extra.
Yeah.
It's just his presence brings something, but we didn't really
get it yet. Not yet.
That. He had a small little conversation with some guy on the transportation thing.
Yeah.
And kind of like was left with that, but. Even still, I'll take that little bit of his, like the way he's looking at this dude, and like it's just something about him. I'm happy that he's on the project, and from what I can see, from an acting standpoint, I think the project's going to need his help.
Well, and another one that I'm interested in finding out more about, if they choose to, is the motherly figure that was in Cassian's home. I did like her sternness with him and her yo, who else did you tell? You know what I mean? Like, she's like, I hear everything. She's like, we know about Canary and all this. So I like her. I'm hoping that she has some more because she brought some fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I need more of that.
Yeah. I'll say this. I do want to end on a positive note, though.
Oh, of course.
I still love the way it looks.
Yeah.
It looks incredible.
Set development.
I love what they're doing
design.
with the lighting. I'm loving the costumes. And once again, outside of that weird, wonky kind of like drum solo that was going on towards the end. The music and the score and the sound design has just been phenomenal. I love the editing. I love the pacing. I love the use of colors.
I do too.
Technically, it's really good. Like it's way above par. On that side.
Yeah, I I absolutely agree with you, and I'm not trying to only give negative thoughts about it because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful story. It's a beautifully done, aesthetically pleasing to the eye, and all the Canary stuff. I'm completely intrigued with when they're actually on Canary and those characters. And like you said, even though they don't speak English, I'm intrigued. I want to know what's happening with them. Right. So I do appreciate those aspects of it as well.
Hey, we're going to go ahead and close it out right there. Tell us what you think about all of this. Where did we get it right? Where did we get it wrong? We even love it when you're like, yo, what are y'all even doing?
No, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I do.
I get it.
y'all can come at me. I love it. But also play nice. With everybody else. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you like the way we just chop it up, especially at the ending, I always love the ending because, you get to discuss how it goes. If that's if you're feeling that, please subscribe to the channel. And of course, give us those thumbs up because that's how the people know you're digging what we're giving you. So with that being said, we will catch you on the next episode. Peace out.